obviously at the beginning.
Raihan?
Yeah, cool. I think that when I was in Melbourne, um, there were a lot more people who were willing to to work with you. I think it's not really a fair statement because I've only been back for a year and I haven't really gone out and tried to make another film. But in Melbourne, I think there were a lot more actors and actresses who were willing to. For example, in my film, my cast basically traveled from Sydney. Took leave from their full-time jobs, took leave and traveled from Sydney to Melbourne and stayed with me for a week. And they pretty much did it all for free because I think the industry there is a lot more mature and they've had a lot of. I mean, they've been in feature films and things like that, and they believed in the work and they really wanted to do something that was meaningful for them as an artist. I guess there were a lot more avenues as well. I guess there were more casting agencies that were really willing to help out. I guess amateur or student filmmakers. Like for example, for them, for an actor to bridge into feature films, I think they would work on short films simply to increase their portfolio and stuff. But from what I understand in Singapore, it's a lot more difficult, I guess, to convince a professional, to come aboard, work for me for free and stuff like that. Because there's no real commercial value in short films. Obviously, you can't really make a lot of money or any money for that matter on short films. And I think it's just a matter of, it's just a matter of our scene being a little, we haven't progressed to that point, and they've been doing this for a lot longer than we have, and the population is much larger, so it's much easier to get people to, to work with you. But I think it is the challenge of any filmmaker, obviously, to convince anyone that there's a virtue in being a part of this production, and it's a challenge I'm sure that everyone here is up to.
I'm actually Raihan's schoolmate, so we went to school together and graduated the same year, so I pretty much agree with what he says. My take additionally is that I find that there's a lot of red tape here in Singapore to get things done. You gotta have permits, more permits. We can't bribe people, so that rules a lot of things out. So in Australia, there's a lot of red tape as well, but people are more accommodating, and they know that especially if we're students, as long as we have the forms filled in, we have all the permits done and insurance and everything like that. They're willing to say, you're just a student production, but you act like professionals. You have all the paperwork and everything. Okay, we'll help you, we'll sponsor you. Case in point, I had to shut down the street for my film. And we couldn't. That's in the CBD area. So the only way we could shut it down was on a Sunday, where there's no traffic around. So I don't know how we're gonna shut down Shenton Way on a Sunday. We're gonna chip this, but the producer went through a lot of work and got the permits, got everything, got all the paperwork done, and we paid a small fee. We had police, insurance people standing by, and I think we didn't have an ambulance because we didn't expect any accidents, but yeah. But so we got all the paperwork.